Hey guys, it's Kat. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an empties video, and I don't do these often because I honestly don't go through product as much as I would like to, but I do have this little baggie overflowing full of things that I've finally used up. And I actually had another empties video that was supposed to go up maybe about a month ago, but my boyfriend threw out the bag that I had all my stuff in, and I don't blame him because I didn't tell him it was for my video. He just saw like a whole bunch of these things empty and was like, what is this girl doing? And he threw it out. So unfortunately I did lose a lot of those products that I wanted to talk about, but whatever, what are you gonna do? I have empties here and I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I finally used up was this Bedhead Rockaholic Dirty Secret Dry Shampoo, and this had a pleasant smell. Yeah, it smelled citrusy. It did a good job. It was, you know, nothing crazy. It's just a standard dry shampoo. I do have kind of oily roots, so I definitely have to use a dry shampoo every second day. Like, I wash my hair today, and then tomorrow my hair will wake up a little bit greasy, especially when my hair is straight like this. So I definitely need to use a dry shampoo on the regular, and this one did okay. But I don't think that I would purchase it again because I think this runs about $18, and I think that the Tresemme dry shampoo that I always use and buy does pretty much the same thing. So I did like this product, but I probably wouldn't repurchase it. The next two items that I have in here are the L'Oreal Ever Pure Sulfate Color Care System Volume Shampoo and Conditioner. This is an anti-fade system, no harsh salts, natural botanicals. Now usually with volumizing hair things, there's usually either salts, I think, so that your hair can get a lot of volume, but this one says it doesn't have it and it's sulfate free. So one of the main reasons that I purchased it was because it was sulfate free. And I always have an issue with my color fading. I don't know if you guys tell. I just recently dyed it today actually. What am I talking about? I dyed it today, but it definitely started to fade, you know, usually around 3 weeks. So I was looking for something to keep my hair color going. But this was an okay shampoo and conditioner. It definitely is not my favorite, but it definitely didn't dry out my hair like a lot of different shampoos from the drugstore can. I don't know what it is. I think I'm just a hair snob, but anytime that I purchase a drugstore shampoo and conditioner, my hair just feels so dry, and I don't like it. But these were actually nice. I wouldn't repurchase them just because I think I'm just gonna stick to what I love, which is the Matrix Biolage. Those have just been working for me for years, and I don't know why I continue to try these, but these were actually okay. I would definitely, if I was in a pinch, I would definitely purchase these again. So that's that. The next thing in here is a Pure Silk Rich and Luxurious Shave Cream. This is in the scent Raspberry Mist, and it has moisturizing aloe. Now this was sent to me in an influencer box. I believe so, yeah. And I actually really like this, and it's kind of funny because you don't think of, I don't know, a shaving cream as a must-have, and I kind of went for a long time without even purchasing shaving cream because, you know, you just use your soap or a conditioner that you don't like, which is what I usually do. But having this, since I already had it, I started using it and I really liked it. It just definitely left my legs feeling a lot smoother when I shaved, and I didn't nick myself as much. Not that I did to begin with, but you know what I mean. It's just left my skin a lot smoother. I really like that the can is rust proof, so that it doesn't get old looking and orangey and all disgusting in your shower. But I really did like this, so I definitely would repurchase this. Again, this is the Pure Silk Rich and Luxurious Shave Cream. Really like that. The next thing that I have in here is a Freeman Feeling Beautiful Coffee and Chai Energizing Paper Eye Mask. Now I purchased this just, you know, I was just in CVS looking at different masks, and I saw this one. I think it was about $2 or $3, and it was just a paper mask that you put over your eyes, just like in this picture right here. And what I did feel like it was working, like it was tingling, so I guess it does have caffeine in it. And when I took it off, it had like an iridescent kind of shininess to it. So I guess that's what's supposed to make you look like you're awake and energized. It's kind of like iridescent, like glitter kind of. I don't know. It was a little bit strange and it broke me out. And I know that it broke me out because the next morning when I woke up, I had a pimple literally like right here. And that's so weird. Like, who gets pimples there? I've never had a pimple there in my life. So I will definitely not be purchasing this again, ever in my life. I used up a bottle of MAC Fix Plus. I definitely love this. I use this for everything. I use it to set my makeup when I want it to look a little bit dewy. I use it to foil eyeshadows. I use it when when I'm not wearing any makeup and my face just feels dry and like just dull. I'll spray some of this on and I love that. I also use it with my moisturizer. Like, I'll put my moisturizer on and then I'll spray this, and then I just feel like my moisturizer gets absorbed more deeply into my skin. So definitely a must-have, and I'm going to set this aside because I do back to MAC. I used up a couple of mascaras. This is the Bare Minerals Lash Domination Mascara, and I got this in a set from Bare Minerals. And I have to say, I wasn't really impressed with this mascara. The wand is really big, and the mascara is kind of goopy, but I didn't like the wand just because I feel like it doesn't really get in there with your lashes to really coat them. So I would definitely not repurchase it. I didn't hate it, but it was definitely not my favorite. And I kind of poked myself a lot with the mascara wand just because it's really big. So nope, I won't be repurchasing that. The next one is Clinique High Impact Mascara, and if you've watched me for a while now, you know that this is one of my favorites. And it's just a natural bristle wand, which I really love. The formula is a little bit more on the goopier, not goopier, but like wetter texture, and that always helps for volume. But I just think it's a really great mascara. It gives you a lot of volume and makes your lashes look super nice. So definitely will repurchase this mascara always and forever. The next one is the NYC New York Color Sky Rise mascara, and this is a really thin or skinny wand. It looks like that, and I mainly like using this mascara for my bottom lashes just because I don't have that many there, and when I use mascara wands like these, I just tend to get a lot of transfer at the bottom. So this just really helps. It's a really good mascara for length, so I just really like that for the bottom lashes. That was okay. The next item is the Freeman Feeling Beautiful Facial Clay Mask, Avocado and Oatmeal, and I really like these masks by Freeman. I pretty much have all of them, and I just bought a new one that I'm going to show you in my favorites. But I use this one up. I really like it. I use it pretty often. I would say I definitely use it about once a week. I definitely think it helps with purging my skin after I've worn makeup throughout the week. This is just a really nice way to just take everything out of your face, all the impurities, and I just really like it, especially when I use this mask and I go in with my Ole Henriksen Truth Serum, or I think that's what it's called. I just feel like it absorbs better into my skin, and I really do recommend this mask. Will definitely be repurchasing. The next thing is a pair of lashes that I didn't like. I'm pretty sure these are by Ardell. Yeah, they're Ardell 385. And these were like one of their spiky looking lashes. These were so bad on my eyes. They just felt so uncomfortable. They felt like I had, I don't know, like a piece of paper stuck to my eyelash. And it was just not good. They look beautiful, but the actual band is really uncomfortable. It's thick and it doesn't move, so your lashes, when you stick them on, they just look like that. They don't ever go up like that. I don't know, it was really strange. I just didn't like them at all, and they kind of had like blue packaging on them. I wish I still had the packaging of it, but it was like their spiky collection of Ardell. Did not like those, will not recommend those. The next thing that I used up was my beloved Naked Skin foundation. Ooh, and this is leaking. Woo, Nelly. Anyway, this is my favorite foundation of all time. I loved using this, and I haven't repurchased it because I told myself that I have to really use up all the other foundations that are in my drawer, and until I finish up another foundation, I will not repurchase that, but I definitely miss it. I can definitely tell a difference in my makeup and my skin. I miss it, and I would definitely repurchase it. Definitely recommend that foundation. I have to get a wipe because this is crazy. Okay, next thing is this Maybelline Master Smoky Eye Studio. I did not like this. This is in the color Blue Blaze. First of all, it's not pigmented. I don't like that. I expected it to be like a navy blue color, and it just wasn't. And then, I don't know, it just like broke off the thing, and it's like stuck in there, and I can't get it out. And I barely use this, so it's not like it melted because I didn't take it anywhere. It just, I don't know, maybe it got dry or something, but the color isn't all that great either. It's kind of like a, I don't know, I didn't like this. That was definitely a fail. I would not repurchase it again. And that was the Maybelline Master Smoky Eye Studio, a smoky mechanical pencil in the color Blue Blaze. Did not like that. Nope. The next thing I finished up was a sample of the NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. This is a really, really nice eyeshadow base. It's a lot different than the Urban Decay Perversion or the Too Faced primers, because it's kind of, I don't know, it's a little bit more silkier. It definitely feels more like a face primer than an eyeshadow primer, and I feel like that sometimes is a little bit easier to blend out eyeshadows on top of. So I did like this. I would repurchase it, but right now I'm really trying to use up my MAC Painterly Pink Pot, so for now I will not. The next thing that I used up was another favorite of life for me, and this is the Jack Black Lip Balm, and this is the Natural Mint, and you can tell that I've been trying to get every last bit out of this little sucker, and this is just my favorite lip balm. It just has a really refreshing feel to your lips. It's very hydrating, and it does last a pretty long time on my lips at least, and it does smell like mint, but they have different flavors. If you don't like mint, they have I think honey or something, or lemon and something, I don't know, but Natural Mint is my favorite one, and I would definitely repurchase that, and I have to repurchase that ASAP because I don't have any more. The next thing in here is the Pantene Pro V Weekly Rehab Modere. I don't know what the heck that looks like. That it comes in like a little box, and basically this is just like a weekly treatment for your hair, like a deep conditioning treatment. It says it's supposed to deliver brilliant shine and lasting smoothness even on damaged hair. This did absolutely nothing for my hair at all. I didn't feel like it detangled. I didn't feel like it left my hair smoother. It did nothing, absolutely nothing. And I felt like this was going to be, you know, when you buy the box dyes, that it comes with that conditioner that just leaves your hair so silky smooth. Well, that's what this reminded me of, but it really did not do anything at all, and I would not repurchase or recommend that product. The next thing is the Cetaphil Daily Facial Cleanser for normal to oily skin. Now this is like my favorite facial cleanser. I use this every day, twice a day, in the morning when I wake up to take off any of the oils or creams that didn't get absorbed into my skin, and at night I use it after my makeup cleansing oil to just take off any of the excess oil or excess makeup that the oil didn't get. So absolutely love this. It does not irritate my skin, it doesn't clog my pores, it just is amazing, and I really like that. So I would definitely repurchase. Already have one in my bathroom right now. The next thing in here is the L'Oreal Total Repair 5 Damage Erasing Balm, and I kind of have a little bit left, so I might actually use that, who knows, but it smells really, really good. I really, really like this deep conditioner, and it's one of the only, I hate to say it, but the only drugstore conditioner that really saves my hair. I don't know, I'm telling you, I must be a snob. I hate saying that, but it's true. But this is actually something that I really, really like, and I've repurchased it several times. So yes, it's a favorite. It leaves my hair feeling so silky, so smooth. It detangles. I just really like it. So I would definitely recommend this, and I would repurchase it again. The next thing in here is a Bath & Body Works Mango Mandarin Shower Gel. And I love their shower gels. They're always so, you know, smell so nice, and it's just such a pick-me-up when I use them in the shower. This one smells so good. It smells like mandarin, obviously, but I really like them. I don't feel like they dry out my skin or anything, and I would definitely repurchase. I have a whole box to get through because I bought a whole bunch during the Christmas clearance sale, so I got them for like $2 each, and I'm so grateful that I did because I really do enjoy those. Next item in here is the Out the Door top coat, fast drying top coat. This is an amazing what? This is an amazing top coat. It dries your nails super quick. It leaves them super shiny, and the bottle doesn't actually dry out as fast as the Seche Vite dries out, so I really like that. And it's not as expensive as the Seche Vite. I think this is about $5 to $6, and the Seche Vite is about $9 to $10 depending on where you buy it. So I definitely love this top coat. I use it all the time. I've repurchased it already, and yeah, I would buy that again. Always. Oops. The next thing I've used up is the Bite Beauty Plumping Lip Oil Cinnamon. This came in a set that I got from Sephora a couple months back, and I really like this. Now this is supposed to be a lip plumping oil, but I really like to use this right before I do my makeup. Not only because I feel like it gives my lips, it gives my lips kind of like a plumping effect, a slight plumping effect. Oh, I gotta turn that off, that's Jeffrey. But it also conditions my lips because it is an oil, so it just leaves my lips super supple and smooth and hydrated, so that when I wipe it off, my lips are ready for lipstick or whatever I'm doing. So I would definitely repurchase this. I haven't really seen it at a Sephora though, so I don't know. Every time I go by the Bite Beauty section, I just go to their lipsticks and I just want to buy them all, that I don't even look at anything else that they carry. So they probably do sell this, I just haven't found it yet, but yep, I love that. And the last thing in here is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Caramel. And I've been suffering that because I don't have this, and I've been using the Dip Brow instead, but like I use the Dip Brow today and I really do like it, and I use it what? I've been really missing this since I use it up. I started to use the Dip Brow now in conjunction with the powder, and that's been working for me so far, but I have to say this is just so easy that I miss it. It has a spoolie on one end and then the pencil on the other side. I go through these so quickly. I was telling my friend Jenny on Instagram, I feel like it's brow rent. Like I have to buy one of these literally every month, and it's like $20, $22, something like that every month. So this is brow rent, and I don't know about a pencil from the drugstore that is comparable to this. So if you guys know about a mechanical pencil like this that isn't too orange, too greenish tinged looking, let me know, because these are kind of expensive. So I don't know if I'm going to repurchase it just yet, just because I go through them so quickly. So I'm thinking about trying the MAC brow pencil. I feel like that one's a little bit cheaper. I think that one's like $16 or $18. So yeah, I would definitely repurchase it, but I am looking for an alternative because of the price and because I use them so quickly. So that is it. I hope this video isn't so long. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have finished up anything lately and if you liked it or you didn't like it. If you make videos and you do videos like this, let me know. Just leave that down in the description box, and I'll make it a point to come to your channel and say hello. So yeah, I hope that you guys are having a great day. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye!